Big deal. No deal.
All right. This is how we do it. We throw out a current trending idea or topic within BYU sports, and we decide if it's a big deal or no deal. Brian, number one, Sione Takitaki found out his Madden ratings from the Cleveland Browns punter, no less, but found out, and they recorded him receiving these numbers. His speed, an 85, everything out of 100. Jumping, 88 out of 100. Toughness, 86 out of 100. Big deal, no deal. Sione Takitaki's Madden ratings.
It's a big deal for me, man. This is a big deal for me. I mean, as a player, when you get these ratings and stuff, obviously it's like, well, whatever. You kind of just brush it off or whatnot. But at the end of the day, like deep down in everybody has little insecurities, And I would, as a linebacker and what I've done in my career, I would be a little bit upset about the toughness part. I at least would want to be in the 90s. I understand that the speed and the jumping, but it's like a DB. You could put anything, that you want. I could be in the 50s and everything else, but my speed, please give me at least 90s. I'll take a 90. I'll take a 90.1.
Hey, an 85 for a linebacker? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sione ran well, and they go largely off of these combine numbers.
Yeah.
They have to, right?
There's nothing else.
How else are you going to do it?
Yeah, you have to.
He had a great combine and got himself drafted by the Cleveland Browns. So, yeah. And if you watch Sione's face when he's finding out this information, there is almost like this joy that it's unexpected joy. Like, wow, that's actually kind of pretty good. And I retweeted this yesterday. We'll put this out on the BYU Sports Nation account as well from the Cleveland Browns. If you want to see this, go to Twitter and check out this video. But to me, it's a big deal because I know what Sione has gone through to get to this point. Yeah, it is. I love to watch him succeed because it has been a long and at times tumultuous journey.
Yeah.
So a big deal for me. Next. All right. Moroni Laulupututau, Brian, doing drills in the yard with the fam around, taking video of it. Here's a guy that blew out his knee in the Washington game again and has had so many different injuries that he's dealt with at BYU. Now he is on the road to recovery once again, trying to get healthy and ready for game number one. To see him do drills this quickly after such a significant injury, big deal or no deal?
It's definitely a big deal, man. I mean, anytime that you can have another weapon, anytime that you can have depth, you can add to the roster. Like I mentioned earlier, I believe that injuries have been the biggest issue or biggest villain, since BYU's been independent. You playing these tough schedules, these massive schools. Every guy that you face, I remember, playing every P5 school. All of the corners were bigger than our receivers. And I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense, right? So, I mean, you are going toe-to-toe, pound for pound, and so to have a weapon that can be used, but then also have some more depth, I think it's a huge deal.
Yeah, Moroni saying in the tweet 22 hours ago, to think I couldn't even walk 7 months ago. Not quite there yet, but we getting close. # finding out why. Yes, of course this is a big deal because, one, Moroni has gone through so much, and so, again, I'm just happy to see him getting better. But, two, BYU needs him, Brian.
Yeah.
BYU needs him to do his thing. He was one of BYU's best blockers, and that's the thing. Whatever he's thrown, no pun intended, he kind of just excels.
Yeah.
Okay? Wide receiver, tight end, blocker, he's done well. And all. BYU needs him. This is a big deal that he is ahead of schedule. All right, on to the next. BYU Sports Nation Karma collides in the Women's World Cup final this weekend, Jason. Or Brian, I should say.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Man. Wow.
Okay.
Hold on, man. I look
know.
way better than Jason.
That's true.
I'm just playing. I love you, Jason.
Okay, sorry. I was just looking at a picture of Jason Shepard. The Netherlands, we drew out of a hat.
No,
Brian.
you guys didn't do that.
We drew the Netherlands out of a hat.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No.
Do you remember what happened last year with Croatia?
I remember that. Yeah.
We drew that one out of a hat, too.
Wow.
Croatia went to the Men's World Cup final. The Netherlands now in the Women's World Cup final. The Netherlands had never gotten past the round of 8, Brian.
Actually, you know what? You know what, man? I don't even know why I made that reaction. I know the karma is real. I know it's real. I believe in it. I believe it.
We obviously root for America, USA.
Yeah.
Okay, and we said that. Okay, they have the karma because we're Americans and they're America.
America first. America
but
first.
we need another team just to see, just
That's
to
crazy.
test again the power of the karma. And wouldn't you know, the Netherlands and the United States are playing in the Women's World Cup final.
I'm trying to tell you guys, man, we need to get a shirt made with all of the karma given and the events that took place, or the stats that took place after that.
An infomercial, right? We need to do a 30-minute commercial on the, I guess...
The karma.
I mean, yeah, the karma.
Let's not do it. Let's do a documentary, man. A documentary, dude. We can take back all the clips when we had the athletes on, the work. I mean, it's big. It's big.
Specifically, the success and the unbelievable fashion of the karma is what I'm getting at. Like, it's a little weird.
Like, this is cray-cray right here.
Amazingly.
That's cray.
Okay?
Yeah.
The Netherlands,
Yeah.
It's obviously a big deal, is it not?
It's a huge deal. Yeah. So big that we should just make a documentary.
Who had Croatia in the Men's World Cup final?
Nobody.
Or the Netherlands playing the United States in the Women's World Cup final? The two teams we gave the karma to? Really? They've never gone past the round of 8? Come on.